Hey, what's happening? Welcome to the Redmen TV. Liverpool went to Brentford. A game, let's be honest, we were all a little bit worried about. Could they finally do the league double over the Bees? And the answer was yeah, pretty easily. All told, albeit it ended up being a little bit more stressful and more of a battle, but that's just more to do with the players that went off injured, I think, than the overall game itself. I just thought Liverpool were brilliant. Brentford started strongly, fast, got in the Reds' faces, and they just kind of rose above it. And the man who typified it in the first half was diogojota. I love him so much. I love his gnarl. I love what he's just a little bastard, isn't he? But he's ours, and I often refer to him as having shades of like Craig Bellamy-esque kind of thing, where I can see why opponents absolutely loathe him and rival fans loathe him, because he just loves needle. He's got this way, and Chloe described it on the podcast a few weeks ago, of like dragging the ball up the pitch, which is just so great to see. And yeah, he led the line for us, and he did it brilliantly, and it was just so admirable the way in which he did it. And then obviously he gets fallen on, gets injured, has to go off, and that's a real blow, because obviously you know what Liverpool are already missing in terms of players. Massive injury issues at the moment. We've managed to sort of struggle through, and I say struggle through. We haven't, in the absence of Mo Salah, Liverpool's attackers have been sensational, and look, Jota's been absolutely central to that. He's scored so many goals. He's been so pivotal to setting the press, setting the endeavour, just leading the line by example. So to lose him is just massive, because I think Liverpool can handle a variety of injuries, and they have done brilliantly so far this season. But they were showing stats during the game, like the period of football matches where Liverpool still score the most goals is the final 15, and so much of that is to do with options off the bench. It's been able to bring brilliant footballers on to replace brilliant footballers and play for 95, 100 minutes and take games right to death. We saw it in a game with Gakpo scoring another late goal. We're very good at putting teeth to the sword late on in football matches, but you need players to do that. And so we need a bit of luck. Fingers crossed Darwin Núñez going off was more part tactical, part just wrapping in cotton wool. If Jota's out, Darwin's going to play lots of football for us, and also we're going to need Cody Gakpo to be up to match sharpness and match speed. Salah coming back, there would have been a worse time for Jota to be injured, and that would have been a couple of weeks ago, certainly. But we want to make sure that what we've got is full fit and firing, because that is pivotal to how Liverpool are approaching this season. Quality attacking options to be able to constantly keep going throughout the entire length of a football match. Obviously, Curtis Jones going down to a real blow as well. I thought Gravenberch was okay when he came on. Thought Mac Allister really interesting, because he was probably the poorest performer on the pitch for about the first half an hour or so, and then he really started to find his feet. And look, it's worth remembering that he bought for the attacking eight, barely kicked the ball for us in those positions this season. So, it's not as natural to him yet in how Liverpool play. But great to see him get his goal. Just a moment of absolute genius from Salah to pick him out, and great build-up play from Gravenberch for that as well. Great to see Mo back, and great to see Mo back, getting assists and scoring goals in typical Mo Salah fashion. There was a point, because let's talk about Darwin Núñez's goal, by the way, because when he runs clean through, let me know in the comments. Drop a like on this video and let me know in the comments if you thought he was going to miss that one-on-one. And then what I want you to do, if you made a noise that went on the lines of when he chipped the goalkeeper and it went in, also let me know in the comments or drop a like on the video, because I just started giggling, like maniacally giggling, because I'll be honest here, one-on-one, I thought the Darwin I've seen this season, Jota did brilliantly to hold his run. I thought he'll just square it and we'll score here. And I think the people who fear the most what he's going to do in that situation feel he's just going to blam it at the goalkeeper. No, he's just going to chip it. Anyone who played the old school ISS Pro back in the day on the PS1, it used to be double tap circle, that one. Ridiculous finish. Absolutely ridiculous. Probably one of the best chips I've ever seen. And it's Darwin Núñez. And for shame on us, because Darwin cares not for our fears. He doesn't care in the slightest that we're scared that he's going to miss it. He's not arsed. He's just going to continue to be in him. And I adore him for it. Yeah, look, great performance from the Reds. As I say, undercut slightly by the injuries, but fingers crossed they're not as bad as hoped. The Jota one feels like it's either going to be nothing or cruciate. That's just how Liverpool season's going so far, and how it's been for Diogo. Fingers crossed for him because, yeah, Luton in midweek and then the League Cup final at the weekend. The games are coming thick and fast, but it's going to be a real test. And this team, I thought, the thing that really stood out for me in this match, they had their excuses. They're away from home in a ground they've struggled at previously, and then you're losing vital players. And I think this team could have gone, oh, you know what, it's not our day today. And they never. And not only did they not just rest on the laurels, they continued to press on and score more goals as well. So yeah, got the goal difference up, got the 3 points over to Manchester City. They'll probably just beat Chelsea, probably will, but they might not. And Arsenal might not win, whoever they're playing. I don't care. All I care about is Liverpool and enjoying them the most I possibly can. And my God, that today was very, very enjoyable indeed. Anyway, as mentioned, if any of those things ring true, drop a like. That would be class. And yeah, subscribe to redmenplus.com because we've got some amazing stuff coming up. Chris has been speaking to Jamie Carragher. He's got a tactical analysis going out. We've got an entire podcast series looking at the history of Liverpool's League Cup final wins. That's with me, with a whole host of brilliant journalists who covered Liverpool at the time. So if you want to know more about our storied history with the League Cup, go to redmenplus.com. Anyway, up at the top of the table, Reds.